So welcome. Today we're going to do some moves for the foot, ankle, and calf muscles. What you will need today is a ball. So it could be a lacrosse ball, but any ball that's about the size of a tennis ball. I have a tennis ball here, and a towel. So you're going to want to have any sort of towel. This could be as small as a washcloth or a full towel, just like this. And we're just going to lay it down. Just lay it down right here. We'll have that ball here. And we're going to start standing. Feet are about hip width apart, eyes closed. Let's pull the belly in. And then ground the heels into the floor. Let's find a gentle bend into the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, come up halfway. Nice. Let's fold. And then we're going to come up flat spine, letting your leg muscles work your way up. Good. Reach the arms up. Nice. Good. Let's do that again. We're going to fold forward, reach the arms up. Let's fold. Nice. We're going to press the feet into the floor, come up halfway. So we're feeling the back of the legs respond. Good. And then come up all the way. Reach the arms up. And hands down. Good. Let's do it one more time. We're going to fold, reach the arms up, fold. Nice. We're moving nice and slow, breathing. Come up halfway, feel the legs engage. So you're feeling your glutes, your hamstrings, your heels pressing down. Come up all the way. And hands to heart center. Good. So we're going to start with this towel here. So we're going to take your foot to the towel and you're going to just try to grip it. So I have it on the mat here. So it's a little hard to grip. The carpet might be your friend. So we're going to try to grip the towel, lift it up, and just do it a few times. We're just trying to grip the towel, lift it up. Grip the towel, lift it up. So you can find the little folds. You're messing it up here. I'm going to bring it back so you can see me. Grip it. Lift, just like that. Okay, so let's do one more. You can just do either foot to start, and then we're going to do the other one. So we're going to grip, lift it up. Grip, lift it up. Grip, lift it up. Let's do one more on this side. Grip, lift it up. Good. We'll set that aside. Feet flat against the floor. Good. Let's lift all the toes. Spread them wide. Set them down one at a time. Pinky first, all the way to the big toe. Lift the toes. And set them down. Good. Relax your fingers. Lift the toes. Set them down. Nice. One more. Lift the toes. Set them down. Nice. Good. So now we're going to lift the big toe. Lift all the little toes. Setting the big toe down. So we're going to just lift little toes, big toes. Little toes, big toes. Little toes, big toes. Little toes, big toes. Good. Couple more little toes, big toes. One more little toes, big toes. Good. We're setting them down. Nice. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. You don't need to. We're just going to lift the heels. You can use a wall for balance. Lift the heels, lower down. Lift the heels, lower down. If you have a step, Do it off the edge of the step and let your heels sink down a little lower than the ball of your foot. Lift, lower, but you don't have to. Lift, lower. Good. So we're strengthening the arches, we're strengthening the ankles. Lift, lower. Now let's lift and hold. Lift as high as you can. Feel your calves working. Good. Lift, lift, lift. And lower down. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Lift the heels high. Lift, lift, lift. Lift, hold, and lower down. Good, good. Let's shake it out. So that's a lot going on with the feet, especially if they're hurting. So we're going to do some things to kind of loosen those feet up. So we got this tennis ball here. We're going to do the left foot first. So you want to take the ball. It's going to be under the arch of your foot. So the arch of your foot is this area right here. And we're just going to start by rubbing that arch out. And be gentle. If you have a tennis ball, you can push a little harder usually. If you've got a lacrosse ball, you're going to have to be careful. We're just rubbing it out, rubbing that arch out. Really good. Rubbing it out. Nice. Then we're going to take the ball to the heel and just step on it. So just press the heel down. Nice. We're going to press the back of the heel into the ball, and then the right side, the outside, and the inside. Good. Nice. And then we're going to bring it forward, bring it under the ball of your foot, and we're just going to press the ball between the big toe and the little toes, and then bring it down the feet a little bit. Good. And then go back up. Feeling the toes spread, which is what we like. We like the toes to spread. Good. Let's do the other side. So we're going to go do the ball of the foot here. So we're just hitting the ball of the foot. Breathe. We're breathing. And sometimes you find interesting places that are a little sore and you can stay in that area a little bit more. And then we're going to do the heel, just stepping down on it. So you can feel the tennis ball kind of caves in a little, which is good because you don't want to put bone on a hard object. But you get the idea. And then we're just going to do the back of the heel. And then the outside. And the inside. Good. Breathe. Nice. And then let's do the arch, or I mean, not the arch, the ball of your foot. So we're just going to start with between the big toe and the little toes and then go down. And you're just seeing the feet spread. Good. Then we're going to set the ball aside. We're going to use it in a little bit. But let's just set it aside. Come to the top of your mat. Reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Good. Let's plant the hands, step it back, down dog. We're going to use this down dog to stretch into your heels and just let the heels sink toward the floor. So you're stretching the whole back of your legs. And you can always walk the feet in a little to make it a little bit more into the legs than the arms if you're feeling it a lot in your arms. So shorten that dog. And then we're going to lift the heels up, lower them to the right. Good. A little stretch into your ankles now. Good. Lift the heels up, lower them to the left. Good. Let's lift the heels up, lower them to the center, stretching the back of the legs. Feel that stretch and really opening into the glutes. So you're really having that tailbone go up toward the ceiling so that you're really feeling that in the back of the legs. Good. Let's lower down onto the knees. Nice. We're going to keep the toes curled under and sit onto your heels. So you could just stay on your hands and knees, or you can come up and sit onto your heels. So just do what feels good. We're just stretching those feet kind of significantly here. Breathe. Nice. We're going to bring the hands forward, untuck those toes. Good. Kick them out, kick them out. Good. So we're going to come onto our seat and we're going to bring this ball in one more time. So we're going to hit the calves. So we're going to take the ball. We're going to take either leg, but we'll take the left leg. We'll put the ball under the center of your calf muscle. And then we're going to just have the legs straight. And there's a few ways to move this ball around. So you can flex and point your foot and you'll feel the calf muscle doing things. You could turn the foot from side to side or rotate at the hip. And you could do a little bit of bending. You might need to move it up or down. If you feel like it could go down lower, you get a little more, do that. So I have this, so turning it out gives me a lot of sensation. So I like that. Good, breathe. You're just playing around a little bit here. So a lot of times if the feet are sore, the calves are tight. So we're loosening these calves up a little bit by stretching and then doing a little bit of massage. And the massage will help loosen up the fascia a little bit quicker. And what's fascia? It's a sheath of wrapping around your muscles, like saran wrap. Okay, so we're going to switch sides and just play around. And one side is, as you probably noticed with your feet, often very different from the other. So you're just doing what you feel. So opening up the fascia helps give more space for the muscle. And then over time, you stretch the muscles too. And you get more range of motion into the joints. Ooh, that's a good one right here. So you just find spots. You can move the feet around a little bit. Turn your hip and your ankle. And if it's really, really sore, then you know you got to do it more. That's really the key there. Good. One more moment on this side with the ball. My calves are pretty sore, so you want to make sure you hit them every so often. And then we're going to set the ball aside. Let's come on to the back. So we're on the back. We're going to hug your right knee into the chest and grab on behind the knee. So the knee can be bent. If you want to go straighter, you can. And we're going to rotate the ankle. Rotate it one direction and then the other. Point, flex, point, flex. Good. Just moving. Now we're going to find center, and we're going to find the outside edge of your foot, the outside edge. Press it up toward the ceiling, then the inside edge. Outside edge, inside edge. Outside, inside. Good. Outside, inside, and center. Relax the foot. We're going to bend the knee, place the ankle on the opposite knee, press the knee away. Stretch into that hip. Breathe, flex the foot, press the knee away a little bit more. Good. So we're going to set that right foot down, hug that left knee in, grab on behind the knee. You can work that knee towards straight or keep it bent. It's okay. And then we're just going to rotate the ankle. Let's go one direction, the other direction. Good. Point, flex, point, flex. Good. Point, flex, and pull that foot in. We're finding the outside edge, pushing it up to the ceiling, inside edge, outside, inside, outside, inside. Good. A couple more. Outside, inside, outside, inside. Good. Relax the foot. Relax the ankle. We're going to bend the knee, place that ankle on the other knee, press the knee away. And we're just holding here. Breathe. Good. And then release. I'm going to set the foot down. And we're going to hug both knees into the chest and rock from side to side. And then let's find stillness, straightening into the legs. We're going to hold. And just maybe take your hands underneath your hips. And if you really feel like holding your legs up is hard, because sometimes if they're a little bit forward, you're doing a lot of ab work, bend the knees. So we're doing this. I'm going to bend my knees. So we're doing this to just keep the feet above the body and the legs above the body, to give the feet a little bit more relaxation, moving the blood from the legs into the rest of the body. So we're working on circulation here. And then when we get up, we can everything moves back, but we're kind of just giving the legs a little bit of a break here. And this can help with swelling. It can help with pain. And if it's really hard, you can always put your legs up against the wall. So you can just place your heels on the wall just to help you keep them up a little bit longer. Just close your eyes and relax. See where you can soften a little bit more. And just bend the knees all the way, hugging the knees in. Let's set both feet down on the mat, straightening into the legs. Let's relax into our Shavasana pose. And just make any adjustments to make the pose a little more comfortable for you. So from here, we're just going to bring the hands to the belly, gently bending into the knees. And just let the knees come together. Let's roll onto one side of your body and rest. And then pressing up to a seated position. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.